morning friends, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back. I still feel half asleep, so apologise if I also look half asleep, but it's such a beautiful sunny morning, and since I don't have any plans today, I've got the day off, I was really in the mood when I woke up to head to one of my favourite places for lunch, which is Honeycomb Tearoom in the West End in Haymarket. I've definitely talked about it before, but I recently, well just this year actually, just visited it and it has become one of my favourites. The owner is so lovely, the food is really good, so I thought that I would just head over there today and then afterwards just see where the day takes me. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you along. There's also a few things I wanted to chat to you about because recently my friend Ashley came for a visit and we tried a new to me place. It's definitely not a new place. It's called Printworks Coffee in Leith, and I've heard so many good things about Printworks Coffee. I've just never been. Whenever I pass, it's always so busy. So we headed down Constitution Street and it was pretty empty when we were in. So we popped in there for lunch and it is so good. I understand the hype and that's why I'm sharing it in this video, because I didn't film that day. I did film little clips, which I will include, but I didn't film a whole vlog. So I still wanted to tell you about it in case you've been maybe you've never heard of it or you've heard about it and just never got around to visiting it. And just here to say that I thoroughly enjoyed my visit. One of my favorite things, well, first of all, the quality of food was really good, and I'm somebody who loves when I go into an independent cafe, I just really like to see where they've got all maybe their pastries or their bread and their teas and coffees, like what brands are they stocking in their shop. And they were so transparent and so clear about it that it was so fun to look at the menu and see that the tea's from Pico, the coffee, I've never heard of where the coffee's from. I'll have to take Alan there actually. And they have a really good gluten-free range too, I believe, and it told you where they get their gluten-free bakes from and their regular bakes. So I just really liked how open they were about that, and both of us really enjoyed our meals. And then after that we had a really nice walk in Leith Links, and I thought I would also just share a few clips with you because it's looking so beautiful at the moment with all the crocuses lining all the paths, and whoever has done the planting in Leith Links, thank you so much. It's so beautiful to experience it. Just every path is pretty much lined with crocuses. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I think that's all I had to talk about. The other thing, just briefly, is I recently got sent this book in the mail, just some PR press. They asked if I would like to receive a copy, and I obviously did because I love finding new facts about Edinburgh, and I haven't read it too much so far. It just recently came, but I really like how it's divided into different areas. So it's all about the buildings in Edinburgh, and every section is divided into a different area like this, and then it just has a little map and tells you all about the different buildings. So the chapter that I was most interested in was their Leith one, and I have learned a few things that I didn't know, so I just really wanted to say thank you for sending me this book, and if you're also interested in Edinburgh, it might be worth checking out. Anyway, I should get myself going, get myself changed, wake up a little bit, and head out for some lunch in a little while. So if you watched my last video, I think it was maybe my sort of birthday outing in Edinburgh, when I went to Honeycomb Tearoom, I got off at the Haymarket stop. But today I thought I'd get off at the West End one, and I think it's actually nearer and a lot more picturesque as well. I love the pink teapot.
This cake will probably be more like apple pieces.
think I finally found somewhere that's not too windy. It's actually very blustery today, so that's going to prove a little bit tricky for filming, so I might not check in as much. But just wanted to say, as usual, absolutely thoroughly enjoyed my lunch at the Honeycomb Tearoom, and I actually got talking to the owner. I mean, I've talked to her multiple times now, but I found out her name's Lisa and she's so nice. We had probably maybe half an hour talk about tea, because she's a big tea fan as well. So yeah, I always highly recommend if you're looking for somewhere for lunch or brunch. She does breakfast as well, and in the West End Haymarket area, I would highly recommend. So I didn't really know what direction to take after lunch. I was thinking maybe Marchmont, but my feet have ended up taking me towards Dean Village. So I think it'd be nice to have a little wander through Dean Village and then maybe towards Stockbridge in that general direction and see if there's any sort of spring blooms out. Actually so glad that I came this way, because with Dean Village and the Water of Leith being a bit lower, it's not as windy down here, so much more pleasant and just feels generally warmer. Also, it's not quite sunny, but it's brighter than it was earlier anyway. So anyway, just walking along the Water of Leith walkway towards Stockbridge, and then I have no plans when I'm there. Maybe have a look in a few shops depending how busy it is. It's been so lovely and relaxing just walking along the Water of Leith. I am listening to an audiobook, but also the sound of the water, I can still hear it, and it's not too busy because it's a weekday, so a little bit of sunshine. So lovely. So it is much later in the day now, sort of 20 minutes-ish before I got home. I was starting to really feel very tired. I don't know if it was just a combination of a really like filling full lunch and then lots of fresh air and walking. I was just really starting to feel so tired that I even phoned my mum to sort of like motivate me. If we were chatting, I was like, right, time will pass faster and I'll be home. And then I came in and sat down on the couch with the intention to go back through to the kitchen and make a cup of tea. And I literally just fell asleep for probably an hour, and I woke up in the darkness because when I fell asleep, it was still daylight. So yeah, just in time to make dinner, and I had a really nice filling dinner. So yeah, I really enjoyed today. I'm glad I brought you along. I really hope that the video was long enough. I just sort of woke up today thinking it would be really nice to go to one of my favourite places for lunch. And I thought, why not just film the lunch and the walk home as well? So it just was a very spontaneous, go with the flow video. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching it. If you've made it this far, thank you so, so much. And I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well. And I will see you all very soon. Good night.